Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the next country in our visa requirement series. So the country is going to be Lithuania. Just for your knowledge that we have got 99% success rate for our students who wanted to study in Lithuania. And that's just because we understood the visa requirement very carefully and we made sure every student of ours actually have followed the visa requirement point to point. Now, when we talk about visa requirements, it's not complicated. It is just that we have to follow the every technical aspect of the requirement. So I will not go into the basic things. I'll simply go into the main things for you. One, when we talk about visa requirement, you need to show in Lithuania 2 years of ITR, income tax return document. Now, this income tax return document could be of your own, could be of your parents, could be of your grandparents, could be of your brother or sister. So basically anybody who is sponsoring you has to show that he has been paying income tax for the last 2 years. That is the first requirement. The same person who is actually showing you the ITR, giving you the ITR, he should have his own bank balance of approximately 5 to 6 lakh rupees maintained balance. When I say 5 to 6 lakh rupees maintained balance, I did not mean the FD or any other limit or any other overdraft limit. I mean in his saving account, there should be 5 to 6 lakh rupees of the fund available. Now, prefer that this fund is minimum 3 months old, right? Because it is important to show to the embassy that the person who is going to sponsor you is actually capable of sponsoring you and the money didn't came from just here and there. Because जब money यहाँ से वहां से आएगा तो वो चीज embassy को बहुत ज्यादा disturb करेगी application के ऊपर, even if it's a good application. I mind this one. So it's very important that your financier, your sponsor basically is going to have the money in his bank account for the last 3 months. How to do it? So when I say that you have to show money for 3 months, that applies for people whose sponsor is going to arrange the fund from here and there. Just to show that that the funds are legitimate and maintained in the account, like salaries coming in, some mutual fund has come in, something else can come in, it all is fine. But let's say your father has a FD which he has to break for your education, which is fine. Absolutely fine. But please make sure in that particular case, your funds, even if it's not 3 months old, no problem. It can be even 10 days old. But make sure you attach the copy of the FD along with your visa application so we can justify those funds, that where the funds came from. So that's another thing you have to look at. So now we're talking about 2 years of ITR. We know that there's a 5 to 6 lakh rupees fund you have to show. This is the two major requirements for Lithuania. Now coming to the next one, when we talk about a very important requirement, a lot of people don't know that if you do not have a last name on your passport, you will not be able to apply temporary resident permit in Lithuania. And it's very, it's not written in a lot of places also. But this is a very fact that if you're going to Lithuania, make sure that you have got your last name on your passport. Even if you don't have it, you have to make your first name 2 times. There is a procedure to do it. But there has to be a certain name on your last name column in the passport. If it's empty, you will not be able to apply a resident permit. That is for sure. It's 100% sure. So students, make sure these 3 things are taken care very quickly as soon as you decide to go for Lithuania for higher education. All other things, which we make in your application, like mediation letter, accommodation proof, other application filling forms, all these things are also part of the application. And of course, your statement of purpose that why you want to go to Lithuania and study this program, that is also play a very important role. But these things are something which we can manage in the last stage also for any student. What we can't manage is that if you do not have your funds correct, I have seen students applying with funds 1 day old, 2 day old, without any source. So this is where the embassy has a question that you have just got the fund from here and there, and this is not a legitimate funds. So therefore, please make sure as soon as you apply for Lithuania, most likely if you have 60% marks, which is required for Lithuanian universities, if you speak good English, there's a high chance that you will get into Lithuanian university. Do not wait for your admission letter. Start building your visa application right from the first day, because if you put the money in the first day and you maintained it, or your sponsor maintained it, that is going to go in very positive way for your own application. Do not miss that part. Thank you for watching Indo European YouTube channel. See you tomorrow with another country, another visa requirement. Take care.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.